Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're continuing our A to Z series. Today's nation is Croatia, and I'm going to show you the new meta for small countries, which is research stacking. So let's start the video, shall we? I start out by getting both the policies, improve infrastructure, and ignore safety regulations, so I can make all the 5 factories that I need from the start, and a little bit faster than usual, right? So I can secure a good consumer trade to India, China, or USA, or whatever is AI. The next thing I do is check my leaders. This time, unfortunately, I don't have any good leaders. But that's okay, because I'm just going for research, so I maxed out my research, started doing some trades. I got the standard trades like copper, gold, tungsten, and stuff. Securing my factory outputs and getting especially electronics for the internal market. Then I maxed out my economic laws for education, military spending, and research and government spending. Getting a good trade from India. And after that, I got base specialization, not running any more than that. And for that, I actually got lucky and got back their arms contract. And I also got the policy Advanced Research Bureau, and I declared war to Hungary. And I just got it because I needed the square city, obviously. Otherwise, I would have been cooked because I wouldn't have tanks. Then I actually got my leaders sorted out, got research, chief of judge, and some military ones. And before that, I had actually unlocked Advanced Research Bureau policy. And now that I got my leaders, I actually got underground labs. And I traded 18 electronics to myself for a 15 research buff. And I bought 6 uranium and sold 6 to myself for a 10%, which was an extra 25% research buff, which is kinda insane. And that led me to have max research in 2022, which is 2 years faster than my best time, I think, which is kinda mental. After that, I decided to invade Kiev and Rus. And at the start, I was actually kind of frightened because they had many allies that were like next to me. But his tanks were also specialized, which gave me a little bit of fear. But my tanks were just Steel Division at the time, and I actually beat him, right? So his tanks were actually really weak. That was before I actually put any research into it. But when I started putting research into my tanks, yeah, but he just got cooked. And anyways, after I actually got myself a leader, which is kind of insane, it was basically all downhill for them. I started by pushing Serbia and just auto-capturing the Balkans, and then I decided to send a force to Kiev, which got interrupted on the way, but I just defeated him so easily, it didn't even matter what he put up against me. Low-key cooked. After that, I actually took Kiev, which is really easy. After that, he started scorching his lands and stuff, so I write that off as a victory in my books. But after that, something interesting happened. Turkey thought he could beat my tanks and got his 300k troops wiped out. But after that, I decided, you know what, I'll take out Russia too, might as well, right? I'll just get them all out of the way, they're just gonna be a nuisance later. After taking out his weak defense, like, what is that defense, bro? But he needs to watch my tutorials, it's over, bruh. Yeah, after I got Moscow, I decided to rush down Istanbul and kill his last troops. After defeating his last troops, he decided, you know what, I rage quit, and it scorches all country, making it like a kebab, bro. And after that, I set my sights on Germany, sending 600 tanks on his capital. I thought they would all die, but then I just checked, bro, he literally just lost all his troops. Like, it was only 600 tanks. That's how OP this strategy, guys, is. He also sent 150k troops. Yeah, nah, they cooked, bro. And after that, shortly, I got the capital very easily, like no resistance. Then he tried to put up a resistance fort in the main cities, but I just surrounded it with my superior tanks and like just Thanos snapped it away. And yeah, I just kept on invading the lands and stuff until I saw Sweden trying to steal my land, so I just decided to deliver a little bit of a punishment. It felt like Operation Barbarossa, bro. This guy had 0 defenses ready, but he spent all his manpower trying to get pieces of Russian land, while not noticing myself, bro. All this guy had was like 1 submarine and 1 attacker. That's literally all he had. I literally just blitzkrieg his capital and like beat him so badly. And then he just like started talking smack in chat saying, "Oh, you're so lucky I wasn't paying attention," and whatnot. But he's a chump. I decided I was going to sign the peace treaties. But before I could do that, France, in a betrayal move, decided to invade me. Even though I would have done the same. But it hurt, man. It hurt so badly. But I know what had to be done. He sent 9 bombers to my capital, which hurt me so much because I didn't have anything against it. But I know I had one thing to save me, which was insane tanks. Wait, his tanks are so weak, I literally destroyed him so easily that he lost his will to fight and said, "Nah, I'm out," and did the like peace sign disappear. After that, I just decided to finish up all the nations that I had left to invade, their allies and stuff. I just started developing my nation, taking some AI nations, but that's when disaster struck. My ally broke ties with me, and I realized something. They're allied with the United States of America. So, just to be sure, I tried forming a non-aggression pact, and I realized something. Wallahi, I'm cooked. So, I tried defending with all my might, making preparations with all the money I had. That's when they declared. They sent some trained ships with max generals and stuff, easily wiping out my navy. I had artillery, but the artillery seemed to be doing like tickling them for some reason. And then a blunder on my part, I did not see this guy pulling up from his allies' territory into Istanbul, walking like he owns the place. Then I realized my tanks are completely cooked. I need to switch over to specialization, because he just one-shot my tanks due to max anti-tank. Hippie, hooray! And the fact that I didn't have a good military leader really screwed me over here. Barely even defended against his troops, which is kinda sad on my part, and I needed to invest infantry research and change specialization, which hurt my ego. And then I realized there's 300 US bombers in my country bombing Monaco, bro. That I didn't even know that. I set all my fighters, but it seemed like my fighters were losing for some reason. I don't know why, but I think I won in the end. But yeah, this was the start of the mass bombardments, bro. Like literally. And he did it literally again, but this time on Paris, bro. I am cooked, wallahi, bro. Then I noticed something in the Mediterranean Sea. I see Brazilian troops and US ships, so I delete the ships, right? And I see Brazil has entered Austria. Allies, you say? Totally not suspicious, am I right? Yeah, they invade me and capital snipe me, bro. Wallahi, bro, I'm cooked. They also scorch it, but I take it back with ease after doing artillery and using my specialized troops that I had stored up. In the corner of my eye, I see so many fighters going to my neighbor. I'm like, wait, why are they going to my neighbor? Oh wait, they're also of ally of the United States. It's not like the whole world is against me, guys. So I tried to take down someone before they become a threat. I start the war, then I see Chinese fighters amounting to 900 of them. Like, what? Where do you have the money for this, bro? I'm cooked, Wallahi, again. And not to mention that I got bombed again. Yeah. And I got the Brazilian D-Day, which I didn't even see happen because I just keep getting focused everywhere, I guess. And I actually get some funds from USA to continue the war, which I respect, by the way. So I tried my best, but I'm still cooked. Don't get me wrong, I tried my best, but it's really hard to play when you don't have a lot of prep time to fight against multi-front wars if you don't have prep time and stuff. It's really hard to think of it on the fly because you need to organize and stuff. So I obviously lost. I didn't get all my land taken, I just needed to go somewhere, so I basically like rage quit, but not really. Okay guys, but this is the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please let me know what I should do next. And yeah, that's about it. Bye guys.